I'm a guy that's 24. Each day I build some more. I like episode 7 and episode 8. I'm Rich Boy J. Hey guys, Rich Boy J here with a late night update from the Boyo headquarters, and it's not looking too hot. This is definitely not a video I wanted to record ever, but I figured I'd let you guys in on what the heck's going on here. So I've recorded a video earlier today, just sorting, making progress, being productive with my time off. I was so happy I'd sorted so much, what I thought was so much, and that all has kind of been neglected, and that all has almost been negated by this mishap that happened here. Pretty sure by this point you can tell. I was sorting, and I had basically 2 of my storage bins up top topple over, including that one that was on the bottom. I was able to save this one right here. Like, this is the one that was right in front of me, and as it was falling, I caught it, along with the one below it, because that one was actually going to fall as well. And I was able to save those 2, but this is not what I wanted to happen. Man, this is such a mess. It didn't help that I had a big pile of parts in the middle of the room anyways, so I'm going to have to pick through all this junk and figure out what actually belongs in the sorting bins, which is super annoying. Like, I can't even convey to you how annoying that's going to be. I did have things on top of these as well. There's like collectible minifigures kind of scattered all throughout these. You can see like minis in there. And there's just figures and all sorts of stuff just everywhere now. Like, my computer completely covered in Lego. My workspace is completely covered in Lego. One interesting thing is somehow that do bag actually ended up falling just like that. Like, I didn't move it. It just landed like that. But yeah, I got a lot more work to do. This sucks. This is not fun at all. I was so excited earlier today about how much work I had gotten done with sorting, and now I have so much extra work to do with getting these back up. But I mean, I'd like to say this was a freak accident, but it's probably mostly my fault. If you'll notice, a lot of these drawers are just overfilled, and they had been kind of sticking out like that. And I imagine it had just gotten to the point, so I was putting so many parts into the ones at the top, they couldn't fit, so the drawers were hanging out, and it just got too much. It reached its tipping point, no pun, well, pun intended. And this is what you end up with. So I hate that I had to learn this lesson the hard way. I certainly would have preferred for this to not have happened, but what this means is I'm going to have to be smarter about the way I'm storing these pieces. I'm actually probably tomorrow just going to go buy more of these storage units, so I don't need to have so many drawers sticking out. You can see here, it's especially bad. Like, they just don't fit in there. But I'm going to make this work. I'm going to try to turn this negative into a positive, and hopefully, in the long run, have a better sorting situation. I'd actually been thinking, it's so weird this happened now, because I had been recently thinking about clearing out a lot of this space and putting more of these kind of wrapping around, or even getting bigger ones for my bulk parts that even in these big drawers can't fit in there. So maybe that's what I'm going to do. Maybe it's just time for me to go ahead and perfect this storage method for my Lego pieces, because this is clearly not going to work. I really don't want for something like this to happen again. If you guys have any suggestions for preventing this, other than me just being smarter about storing these parts, definitely let me know. I'd certainly appreciate that. But I guess it's finally time. I'm just going to move this big pod race build out of the way and actually start using this space a little bit more efficiently. Man, this is not fun. There's just so many parts everywhere. I think I'm pretty much done with Lego for tonight. After this happened, I don't want to really even be in this room. Just looking at all this work I'm going to have to do and resorting these pieces kind of gives me anxiety. If there's one thing that makes me less upset about this is the fact that only 2 or 3 of them fell. That one should actually be mostly okay since it just kind of toppled right there. Most of the parts should be in that area. These 2, on the other hand, these parts are literally just everywhere, including on the desk. So that's going to be a pain. You can even see I have an X-Wing. That's an entered X-Wing build right there that got just crumbled in this. So I have to find the parts from that. My computer is also under there. I think my computer's okay. I think it's, hold on, let's see. Yeah, it's all right. That's good news. That I guess could have been much worse than it was. But yeah, I got a lot of work to do. If any of you guys are in the area and want to lend your hand to the Make Rich Boy J's Lego room not a mess again, give me a holler. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, this is what's going on in my life right now, guys. Things, the block is hot. That's the only way I can describe this. The block is literally hot, guys. So yeah, this is my new project now. I'm gonna give you guys updates on this. Maybe I'll make this little mini series, like repairing the Lego room. You guys have been asking for a room tour. This is my room right now. It's a freaking mess. So that'll be my goal now, just to fix all this up, and then hopefully in the end up with a much better situation for my part storage, because clearly that wasn't working. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'm gonna go not think about Lego. That's what I'm gonna go do.